Hi, this is Kelly Brown, and today we're going to go over the SUMIF function. The SUMIF function is really cool. It can give us a calculation based on a number of pieces of criteria, and we're going to see how we can use it today. We see there's a worksheet in front of us that has this data. We have a column for area, a column for reserved by, a column for tools, and a column for amount. So, and in this table down here is where we're going to put our calculation results. So we see nails, wrench, hammer, drill, screwdriver, and so on. So if I wanted to know how many times nails appears here, that would be a COUNTIF function, and how many times does wrench appear, and how many times does hammer appear, and so on. But if I wanted to know what is the amount, the total amount for every time nails is listed, and what is the total amount for every time wrench is listed, that would be a SUMIF function. So let's see how we can get that to work. I'm just going to go over to COUNTIF for here. I'm clicking in that first column, first cell, and again I'm going to go up to my formula bar to the right, and to the left we see this FX. That is my insert function button. I'm going to click on FX. I'm going to type in SUMIF and click go, and there I see SUMIF, and I'm going to click OK, and then I get an argument box for SUMIF. SUMIF is listed here. So I'm going to place data in these fields, and based on the field, the data there, it will make that calculation for me. So first it says range. It says range is the range of cells you want evaluated. Okay, and this information is the description of what is SUMIF. SUMIF adds the cells specified by a given condition or criteria. Okay, that makes sense. So range is this. The range of cells we want evaluated are these two cells, right? These two columns. We want the tools evaluated and the amount evaluated. So, because we don't care about who reserved it or the area, we just care about this data here. So I've selected the range of cells that we want evaluated. Then we put criteria, and it says it's the condition or criteria in the form of a number, expression, or text that defines which cells will be added. Well, say I want the cells added that pertain to nails. Okay, so that's my criteria. And then the sum range are the actual cells to sum. If omitted, the cells range are used. Okay, well, we need these cells to be evaluated for the sum, because those are the cells that have the actual numbers. So I'm going to click and drag to select those cells are the cells that will be evaluated to be added. Okay, so then I click OK, and I get my result here is 40, and that was pertaining again to nails. So when I look at these nails, the amount is 10, and when I click on these nails, the amount is 30, and 10 plus 30 equals 40, and that's what it gave me. Let's just do a COUNTIF function right here real quick. You notice that these appear down here, the most common ones, so COUNTIF is right there. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to select that range. I'm going to type in nails as my criteria, click OK, and it tells me they had a count that nails appeared here twice, and that's what we saw. And when it did appear, the total amount was 40. So we can continue to do that for wrench. Let's do that for wrench real quick. Again, click on FX. This is the COUNTIF, which is already selected here, so I can click OK. The range of cells to evaluate I've selected. The criteria is wrench. I click OK, and again it tells me 2, and when I look here I see wrench twice. So if I want to do SUMIF, I will click again here. I see SUMIF is available to me right there. Click OK. The argument box appears. The range of cells to evaluate are these two. Their criteria is wrench, and the sum range is here, and I click OK, and it gives me a total amount of 24. So let's check that out. wrench here is 20, and wrench here is 4. 20 plus 4 equals 24. Okay, and there we go. So I can just keep doing that down, and that is how to do the COUNTIF and the SUMIF function.